My beloved child, I've been watching carefully. You've been walking beside someone whose heart isn't completely with you. They smile when you succeed, but behind that smile is something cold, something hidden, a shadow you're not meant to see. I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to bring you this urgent message before it's too late. You've felt it, haven't you? That slight tension when they talk, that silence inside you when they enter the room, that's not confusion, child. That's your intuition speaking. That's me gently placing a divine hand on your shoulder, trying to slow your steps, trying to get your attention. Don't ignore that quiet voice within. It's sacred, it's your compass, and I helped plant it there. Someone close to you is not who they seem to be. Have you ever felt a chill when they come near? That's not just a feeling, that's a divine alert. I am not speaking from fear, child, I speak from divine love. Because real love reveals. What I show you now will bring clarity where confusion once stood. Your soul is full of light, and where light shines, darkness tries to blend in. But I'm here to uncover the mask and show you what's real. You will be protected if you choose to listen. Their words sound kind, but their energy doesn't match. They cheer for you in front of others but question you behind closed doors. You're not imagining it. You're not too sensitive. You are spiritually gifted, and now the veil is lifting. Not everyone deserves to be close to your heart. I've seen your secret tears, the self-doubt they made you feel. I watched from above as you silenced your instincts just to keep peace. But today, I come not in quiet, I come sounding the divine trumpet. This is your awakening. Are you surrounded by real friends or hidden enemies? Don't take this moment lightly. They envy your light, your growth, your calm. But envy never speaks directly. It hides behind sarcasm, backhanded compliments, and silence when you shine. This isn't about judging them, it's about protecting your spirit. You are walking a sacred path, and distractions from the wrong souls delay your destiny. I don't want you to lose all that you've worked for because of someone you kept too close. You shared laughs, secrets, victories, failures. You believed the bond was true. But I saw their energy when you turned away. Their intentions have changed. When someone no longer celebrates your rise, they no longer belong in your future. Their silence, distance, and coldness are not your fault, it's their truth being exposed. It's time for your soul to reclaim its space. I watched someone just like you get blindsided by a friend's betrayal. But after receiving this divine warning, they were saved from more pain. It's time for you to learn how to spot the signs and guard your spirit. Your clarity starts here. This warning isn't to break your heart, it's here to protect your miracle. God has blessings prepared, but they come quicker when you're surrounded by clean energy. Some people carry emotional dust, clouding your vision. You felt tired lately, not just in body but in your heart. That's not life, child, that's your energy being drained from a place you thought was safe. Today, I cut that tie with divine love and holy fire. You will rise from this. And one day, you will thank God for this very message. Your peace is your strength, and someone close to you is testing it. Their words don't match their actions. Their energy changes depending on who's around. Sometimes they're warm, other times distant. They twist things, they make you question yourself. That is not love. That is not friendship. That is spiritual sabotage disguised. I won't let you suffer in silence anymore. You deserve safe, honest connections. They laughed at your dreams, mocked you behind your back, shared your secrets in whispers, rolled their eyes when others praised you. I saw it all. And God heard the prayers you didn't even speak. This is your answer. You weren't created to shrink to fit someone else's comfort. You weren't meant to doubt yourself for the sake of being accepted. Heaven stands with you. And heaven is calling you out of false friendships and into divine protection. I come with the sword of light. I sever every hidden soul tie draining your spirit. I reveal every secret agenda. I bless your eyes to see the truth. Confusion ends here. Your power journey begins now. Listen, child. I'm still speaking to your soul. I won't stop until you are fully covered in light. You're not alone. I'm standing beside you, sword drawn, wings over your shoulders, presence surrounding your space. I've tried to reach you in dreams, in silence, in that tight feeling in your chest when you think of that one person, the one you keep forgiving, the one you keep making excuses for. But energy doesn't lie. Their spirit has shifted, and I must warn you before it causes more harm. You want to see the good in people. You think maybe they didn't mean it, maybe you misunderstood. But spiritual danger doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. You've heard those whispers in the late-night thoughts, in those awkward moments where you were made to feel too much or not enough. That wasn't confusion. That was divine discernment. That was me. Have you ever felt like someone drained your joy just by being near? That's not random. That's a sign. I am confirming what your spirit already knows. They call it joking, but it doesn't feel like a joke. They say they love you, but their eyes say something else. Real love doesn't hide. Real friendship doesn't manipulate. Your soul has been yearning to break free from this invisible weight. Now, with divine approval, you are released. No more walking on eggshells. No more giving everything while they stay silent. You are not here to be tolerated. You are here to be treasured. That shift starts now. They were a test, but not every test is meant to stay. Some are just here to show you what no longer fits. You've outgrown their shadows. You've outgrown their envy. And as heaven's gate opens over you, it's time to walk into freedom. This isn't punishment, it's your upgrade. I've been assigned to protect you. That's my sacred task. But I can only shield what you allow me to. Give me your fear. Give me your confusion. I will give you clarity that no one can take. God is aligning blessings fast. Miracles are forming. Breakthroughs are near. But delays come when people around you secretly pray against the very things you ask God for. I must say this again, just because someone smiles doesn't mean they're for you. But I am. And heaven is. And we are removing every hidden obstacle dressed as a friend. There's a reason they stopped calling. There's a reason they backed away when you started rising. Your growth exposes their limits. They don't clap anymore because they never thought you'd rise. But you did. And now their silence says everything. Don't chase those who fade when your light gets bright. Run toward your purpose. Someone just like you almost let someone back in who had hurt them before. But they hesitated, then heard this message, and knew it was from God. They finally understood it wasn't wrong to protect their peace. You're not losing a friend. You're gaining yourself. You're not stepping into loneliness. You're stepping into alignment. What God is about to give you requires a clear table, no secret motives, no silent jealousy, no fake support from the corners. The friendships coming next will feel like peace, like light, like honesty, like freedom. This is your divine upgrade. Some people aren't evil, they're just wounded. But their wounds make them dangerous. Their pain turns into shade. And it's not your job to carry their shadows just to keep them comfortable. You weren't sent to heal emotional vampires. You were sent to rise. And with heaven watching, I clear the way. If this message feels personal, it's because it is. God designed this moment just for you. Let this be your sign. Stay. Breathe. Receive. Because what's coming will restore all they tried to damage. I've watched you question yourself too long, wonder why anxiety follows their presence, why your joy disappears after talking to them. That's not normal. That's not just life. That's a divine alert. And now I shield you with light. No weapon formed against you will prosper, not even the ones wearing smiles. You don't need their closure. You need heaven's clarity. This is it. Sometimes God ends relationships in silence, with no final talks, no explanations, because even words would wound deeper. So if someone fades, let them. If they shift, observe. If they stop clapping, believe it. Heaven speaks in whispers, not noise. This isn't a loss. It's protection. The blessing ahead is too sacred for unclean hands. You're stepping into a higher place. You don't need everyone to get it. You just need to follow peace. Let me now reveal what you've been sensing. One of the biggest dangers is not the enemy you see, it's the friend who claps with empty hands. And I've seen one near you. Someone familiar. But their heart has cooled. They say the right words, but their soul no longer matches. Their eyes shift when you speak your dreams. They don't celebrate you anymore. Instead of rising, they resent. You're not wrong. You're awakening. Have you ever shared your joy and watched their face fall before their words rose? That flicker is the soul speaking louder than the lips. That's not small. That's a divine sign. When your light grows, false friends fall quiet. They help you when you're down, but vanish when you glow. They loved you more when you were broken, but now that you're becoming whole, they pull away. That's not love. That's control. A real friend wants you to fly. A false one fears your wings. They say they're being honest, but their truth cuts deeper than it heals. They laugh with others when you're mocked. They stay quiet when you need someone to stand up for you. They call it tough love, but it feels cold. You've felt it. I've seen it. I remember one child who trusted someone who always joked about her dreams. "You're too sensitive," they'd say. I was only kidding. But I whispered in her heart, love does not mock. It builds. And when she finally let go, her peace returned like a wave of light. This is your moment too. Their presence drains you, not because you gave too much, but because they take energy without giving. That is spiritual theft. And the truth is, they don't always realize the harm. But energy never lies. If someone constantly makes you question your worth, they are not your soul tribe. They are your test. And the time has come to pass it. They act different depending on who's around. With you, they're kind. With others, they twist your story. They water down your light in rooms you're not in. They share your secrets as jokes. But child, I am uncovering it now so you never again sit at tables where your name is cut open like fruit. You are not meant to sit in rooms where your name becomes a story for others to enjoy. You are not meant to keep returning to hands that only reach out when they need, not when they care. Heaven has been watching, and heaven is no longer silent. This is your release. This is your moment to understand the power of walking away, not from hate but for healing, not out of bitterness but out of wisdom. You cannot grow where your roots are being poisoned, and this message is your confirmation. What you feel is real, what you sense is divine. Not everyone will clap for you, not everyone will speak your name with honor, and that is not your burden to carry. You have tried enough, you have prayed enough, you have cried enough, and now it is time to protect your heart without apology. Let this be the season you stop over-explaining your feelings, stop justifying your worth, stop shrinking your dreams to fit their comfort. Your future requires full power, not partial peace. Stop giving discounts on your energy to those who cannot afford your truth. Someone has been sitting at your table, but stealing from your plate, and you kept wondering why you always felt hungry for peace. The answer is spiritual, not logical. Your soul has known long before your mind caught up, and now that clarity has arrived, let it guide your next steps. Archangel Michael is not just warning you, he is standing with you, ready to defend you, ready to shield you, ready to remind you that your destiny is not tied to those who doubt you. Your calling is bigger than their comfort zone, your light is brighter than their shadow. You are not being too much, you are not imagining it. This is your spirit waking up and seeing clearly for the first time in a long time. And when you finally release what no longer serves your peace, heaven begins to move faster on your behalf. Doors will open, people will show up, love will find you in forms that don't drain but pour into you. This is the divine exchange. Lose the false, gain the true. You were never meant to walk through life with hidden enemies disguised as friends.